Right, so we're live. Good morning, everyone. Great. So good morning. Hello from The Hague, from the cold The Hague, because it's been snowing in the last few days. But today it's been clearing up. So I'm Chef Musa, and welcome to my Instagram, and I'm live on YouTube and also on Facebook as well. But unfortunately, we're just gonna see Francis on Instagram only, because next time I'll try to get her on Facebook and also on YouTube as well. So yeah, greetings to everyone. If you are watching from anywhere part of the world, and then you can welcome to put some comments. Yeah, so I'm not so sure I can read all the comments throughout the live, but I'll try my best to answer all the questions maybe after live or so. Okay, right. So today what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna unbox this. Unboxing this Bersama Box. Okay, so which I received from Francis. She's very kind actually, because every time she launches something, and she always like send me a sample, and it's always like so generous to sample. So I haven't opened up this box yet. I was very tempted last night actually to open it up, because it's like I was craving for something sweet. Yeah, so I'm going to invite Francis to join me shortly. But before that, I'm going to tell you about my project I'm going to have on this 27th of February this month. I'm sure you've seen lots of posts, and I'm trying to be creative to promote the event. So it's Travel, Cook, Eat, right? So that's something that perhaps you want to join, to cook along with me, and also to see Penang, a virtual tour. So I have my colleague Mark from Simply Enak to join me, and also from Tropical Spice Garden, from Eastern and Oriental Hotel, from Jawi House. That's a restaurant that you must visit when you visit Penang. And also it'll be hosted by my colleague Harry Pennan from UK. Okay, so that's something that for you to join if you want to. And it's going to be on 27th of February at 10:30 in the morning. I'm just trying to read all the comments. So okay, so yeah, so it's going to be on the 27th of February at 10:30 a.m. UK time, and also 11:30. It's about 75 minutes. And then if you want to get a ticket, you can go to my website, www.normanmusa.com. Okay, so it's only £5 plus fee, and you will get this e-travel pack with all the details, recipes and everything. Exciting. So yeah, so everything's in there, and then you can just look at the recipes and prepare all the ingredients if you want to cook along. If you don't want to cook along, you can just sit comfortably and watch the show. Yep, so it's very informative. We've done the pilot project on the 30th of January. It was really fun. Yeah, so that's something that if you want to join us, go to my website, www.normanmusa.com. Okay, so okay, right. So 2 minutes up. I'm gonna invite Francis when you're ready to join me. Okay, so we're gonna have a chat about this Bersama Box. So yeah, Francis lives in Limburg. I'm trying to pronounce it right. So that's further south. Near to Breda University, where I did my filming before. So yeah, and I've got Sandy, my assistant, watching as well. So she just type in the website, www.normanmusa.com. Okay, so that's where you have to go to get the ticket. It's only £5, and of course, after that, we're trying to do like every month, and every month we're gonna have a different destination. And so on the 27th of February, so that's when we're gonna announce. Just waiting. So that's when we're gonna announce our next destination. So that's something for you to watch. Okay. Right. So Francis, when are you ready? Let's get tuned online, because I can't wait to eat this. So this was received yesterday. I love like the detailing and all that. Anyway, so yeah. I'm wearing like this because after this I'm gonna go out and have a walk, because I haven't been running in the last few days. That's killing me, because it's gonna be quite not dangerous, but just like because it's quite slippery, because now all this snow kind of set and become ice, and my shoes are not designed for winter running shoes. So just in case I get slip. Right, so let me just have a look. Okay, Francis. Right, I just sent a request for Francis to join in. So when she's ready. I'm ready. Okay, so yep. Hey, good morning. Goedemorgen. Or shall I say in Dutch? Goedemorgen. 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 How are you today? Yeah, I'm very well, thank you. Yeah, so oh yeah, you watch it. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, yeah. We tried to get to be realistic as we could. I know it's a virtual tour, but we worked with the tourist guide Mark An on the contents, and we want to make sure that so we got some very good feedbacks and some for us to improve since the pilot show. And so we will be working on that, and we have more people to join in. Tropical Spice Garden and Eastern and the Jawi House, the restaurant in Penang. Yeah. No, you don't have to. You get a compliment ticket from me for this, especially anyway. And also for the pilot, I did wear your apron. It's a beautiful apron, and I've got lots of so compliments for that. So yeah, but next time I'm gonna wear it slightly lower because just to show a bit of a chest anyway. So yeah. But so next time what I'll do is I'll put your website so that people can go and have a look. You have like a mini shop now on your website, right? Yeah. Yeah. Good. So if you're watching this, right, so you know that everything that come up from Francis is very exclusive. So you it's like you have to be there first to get it, because with this is this for Valentine, isn't it? This Bersama Box, this one. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Right. Yeah.
This box is pandan.
Yeah. So, this is all with the pandan flavor then?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, but open it. I can't wait to see it.
Well, no. Let's have my audience, well, my viewers, well, I mean, the one on the Instagram, to know a bit about you first. Okay, so because they must be wondering who's this beautiful lady then on the screen right now. Right, you want to tell a bit about yourself then?
Well, I guess my story started in 2016 when I did the Bake Off, where I was a finalist. And since then, I've set up my own company, Francis Buckton Colt. But I also, in that company, I get to do all the things that I love to do. You know, I often say I only do things I like, which is true. I still have a part-time job, but I love my job.
You do, yeah.
So I'm just a busy girl.
It's nice to do something creative, isn't it? It's nice to do something creative.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. It gives you energy. So for the time being, I have my books, my 2 books, or 3 books actually.
Yeah.
And I have my workshops. My online workshops are doing really well.
Yeah.
And my Bersama boxes. And there are a few other projects in the pipeline that I will share them later.
Yeah. That's something for everyone to wait for all the assignments anyway. So yeah, you've been busy, very busy. And how's the snow in Limburg? I mean, it's like, has it melted down?
It's beginning to melt, but it is an absolutely gorgeous day today. It's blue sky.
It's blue sky, yeah.
But I have to admit, it is still cold outside.
Very cool. It's I think -4 yesterday or so. Yeah, -4 at least. So that's why I didn't want to go for a run. So instead, after this, I'm gonna go for a walk. I have my nearby is like I call it it's Malot. Yeah, so I call it like enchanted forest or something, or woods. So well, I know people might find me strange because I didn't talk to my trees actually. So yeah, they listen, but they didn't talk back, so that's a good thing. So if they do, that's gonna freak me out actually. Yeah. So and of course. Well, my plan is like to introduce you to the UK viewers, try to get you across the do you call it channel? Yeah, across the channel. Hopefully, like one day we can get to run cooking demos in the UK. So yeah, so that's a dream. Yeah. So because
I'm quite excited.
yeah, because talent like you, I mean, definitely like deserves to be not just known in the Netherlands, like globally. Yeah. So that's what I've been trying to do. But again, because of the COVID thing, well, we're not going to talk about that. But it kind of, I think the way I see it, like next year, I think that's when we're all going to be active again, running cooking demos and all that. Yeah. So,
oh, absolutely. I agree. And I'm quite excited to be sharing more in English.
yeah.
But you know what? We're just forging ahead, and the journey is fabulous.
Yeah. So I mean, now it's like I think everyone just have to be creative instead of like moaning like, okay, we can't do this, can't do that. I think there's some other ways how you can be creative, and one of this like what we're doing now, being online, kind of like if it helps to inspire people, why not? Yeah. So.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, especially get them hungry with this. Okay, so yeah, that's what we want to do. Okay, right. So if you're watching, my assistant Sandy, so she's there online to answer any questions. If you see all the details coming from her, and yeah, in the last few days, I've been very creative, designing all this. I think you saw all this like a stamp.
Yes.
Yeah. So, and then Harry, my colleague in UK in Essex, and also Sandy, they were joking about, oh, maybe you're kind of in the wrong profession actually. Well, to be honest, like I was actually applied to be to do architecture for my degree instead of quantity surveying, which is a construction management. So that was back in 1994, and since that, well, I mean, and then the people who interviewed me, see, this is funny thing because I was in the room for about an hour. So my future was decided by these three Malaysians who decided what, you know, instead of me choosing what I want to do, but they decided like what I was gonna be doing. So so instead of giving me architecture, they gave me a degree in quantity surveying, construction management, which I haven't got a clue what that was at the time. Okay, so they told me like, oh, we have too many architecture students, so we're gonna give you a quantity surveying degree course to do. I said, okay, right. So because I really want to further my study abroad, so I want to see other countries, obviously, and so I accepted it, and actually I wanted to go to the US to begin with. But okay, don't laugh at me if I tell you this, okay? Because at that time I was so silly, and then they asked me like, "What's the reason why you want to do your study in US?" And I did tell them that I wanted to go to Disneyland. So, and I was like, okay, that was not a bright answer. I know, yeah. So, well, at that time I was 17, I think 17, 18 anyway. I was so excited just to go abroad, actually. So, and then, of course, they turned down this letter. Really, is it? And then, of course, they asked me the next question, can you cook? I said, no. Actually, at that time, I've already helped my late mom out cooking in the kitchen. And then, so I told them no. And then they said, so how are you going to live alone then? Because if you don't know how to cook. I said, well, okay, I can fry egg, and then that's all I can do. But amazing, like, well, they did offer me to study abroad, and that was kind of that made my late parents very proud because I was the only one in the village actually at that time who studied abroad, and kind of inspired a lot of other teenagers just to work, study hard, and all that. Yeah. So that's the story, but yeah.
Well, you know, at the end of the day, you haven't had a profession that you studied for, but your heart wants what it wants, and you grew into it anyway.
Yeah, that's what I told Sandy and Harry yesterday. It's like I would be a chef if I become an architect. So that's something that that's how your future decided by three guys in the room. So that's what actually happened. Right, I think I've got lots of questions now, like what am I holding here? Okay, so let's open up. Let's not bore them with our stories and all that, well, especially mine. So this received received this yesterday, and then because you did launch the one before this, that was it? That was for Christmas, isn't it?
Yes, it was the Christmas time. It had all kinds of chocolates and
yeah, that was gorgeous.
sweets in it.
Yeah. So are you doing that again for the next season?
Well, I have actually, my new box is pretty much complete.
Okay.
I will be doing a new one. I've now had 2 boxes which are primarily about sweets.
Yeah.
And I've had quite a few requests if I would bake and put bakewares in there.
Okay.
So my next box will be coming available to sign up for in a few weeks.
Right.
At the end of next week.
How many boxes are you? Yeah. Go on.
The next box will be tea for 2.
Tea for
So
2.
Yeah.
I love it.
So it will have bakewares,
Yeah.
baked items, and you will have Indonesian tea.
Okay. Good. Very good. Very creative. So if they want to find out more about this, they have to go to your website, right?
Yeah. Go to my website, Francis Martin.nl,
Yeah.
and go to limited editions, and you will find them.
Okay. Right. Are we ready for this? Okay. So let me check whether they're nicely arranged. Oh yes, they are. Okay. There's a special note as well. So let me just make sure the camera capture this. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. Look all the detailing. Look at that. It's like all this like nicely. And you did all yourself, right?
Yes, I do. You know, for me, this is sharing a little bit of a party with people that buy it.
Yeah. And then if you're lucky, you're gonna see Francis' fingerprints somewhere here. Okay. Right. Let's you have a note here. Let's see. Big hug from me. Cross. Thank you so much. Wow.
Yeah, well, I didn't send you the Dutch note that's in there because you can't read it.
Okay. Well, I can do a bit of work now. It's like I told you that I can order pizza brilliantly. Mag ik een pizza met tonijn alsjeblieft? So thank you. Right. So we have 4 different types, and all with the pandan flavor.
Yes, every item has pandan in it.
Yeah.
So to the right there, you've got the 2 flavoured
And just
nougat.
this one here. Okay.
No, that's a pandan nougat. And
Okay.
it's with tropical fruit and nuts.
Tropical fruit and nuts. Okay. Good.
Yeah.
And I saw your photos that you posted on the Instagram, like how you make this, and then it's quite hard work, isn't it? Because
It's a bit of a job.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a job, but I love it.
yeah,
And I love the flavour. I love pandan in nougat. It's a really nice
Yeah.
flavour.
yeah. So this is something that you had in your Christmas box before, and
Yes,
that
I did.
I was really, you know, I told you before, like it's always start with a small bite. Okay, it's like, this is nice. You're gonna have another bite, and then it's like, keep going, and then yeah. So okay, now the second one. So we have this. You can see beautiful layer.
It's also nougat.
Yeah.
The bottom layer is obviously the pandan, but the top layer has speckled spices in it.
Okay, right. Okay, speckle. Now this is something that I've discovered after I moved here. I know in Malaysia we have the layered cake, or we call it cake lapis Sarawak. Okay, so again, I mean that's Indonesian originally. So the speckle. You want to explain to all the viewers like about the speckle flavor?
Well, the speckled flavors, there's the spice combination can vary slightly, but what you will at least find in there is cinnamon, nutmeg, cloves, cardamom.
Right.
And then what people add to that, the base flavors.
Yeah.
What people add to that is about personal flavor, but that is my combination.
Yeah.
And you will taste that in there.
Yeah, but do you use that the spice only for the sweet, or you use it for savory as well?
But this combination, speckle is a sweet. It's a cake.
Yeah.
Originally, it's a cake. So I use this combination in all kinds of baked items.
Yeah.
And I enjoy converting the traditional flavors and traditional cakes into modern items, which is what you have in that box.
Yeah. So I mean, this is speckle. It's almost similar to like a 5 spice, but again, I think it's got this mild kind of a beautiful smell. But spice is quite, for me, it's quite strong, in a sense, but for spice, it's very delicate. It's got a bit of cinnamon, and then, like you said, all the spices. And I think typical Dutch, like if they can put speckle in everything, they would. I think because it's huge over here. Yeah, so it's big. Right. Okay. So and then we have this one.
Well, these are really, this is a throwback from my childhood, actually.
Yeah.
We have, in Australia, we have a bar,
Yeah.
and it's called a summer roll. And I love them. They still make them nowadays.
Right. Okay.
And I made my version of it with pandan. So in the middle of that, you will find nougat again, with nuts.
Yeah. So.
And then it has chocolate around it and coconut.
How many boxes have you actually launched for this one?
For that series, I did 40.
40?
Yes, 40, because it's a limited edition every time. I only make so many. But at the same time, I also had a tasting box for a company who was doing an event today, actually. Yeah. So I did 40 boxes for them at the same time.
So, how many kilos actually you have to knead it? Yeah. Does it work better with hand kneading or machine?
I use, with that kind of volume, a lot of it is machine work.
Yeah.
At least I have 3 KitchenAids and I'm very happy with them.
Great. So this is the last one.
Yes, that's my new sweetheart. That one.
Yeah.
And I'd love you to taste that one if you have time now.
Yeah.
Because
definitely.
it's my newest creation. It is pandan fudge.
Oh, okay. Right.
And it is topped with white chocolate, coconut.
Yeah.
And it has my signature buttercream on it.
It's like all the ingredients at the back here, and then you can see beautiful layers. My goodness.
So you cut off a little block.
Can I just bite it like this? No one else is gonna eat it. Well, no, actually, I'm gonna share this with Melissa as well. So if she's watching, and I'm gonna bring. Actually, on Saturday is Melissa's birthday, so I'll probably just bring her for her to taste this, and then but let me just show everyone else on here. So because I'm live on the YouTube and also my Facebook as well. Next time we have to have the 2 cameras for you, so everyone can see you. Yeah. But again, I'm gonna post this on my Instagram story after this, anyways. Okay. Right. Let me cut this. Let me just get the chopping board. Okay. And my cleaver. This is where everywhere I go, I always bring this.
It's for serious chopping.
Yeah. Oh, how did you get this pattern then? It's like that's a batik pattern, right?
I do. Well, that's all. I use a food printer.
Yeah.
I have one printer especially for food.
Right.
And it's a system, and you go through, use transfers, and you put it onto the chocolate. So
your house is like a factory now, isn't it? So you have a studio. Why you have a studio?
Yeah, I have a factory at home. Yeah.
Oh wow, it's very coconutty and then pandan.
Yeah.
Beautiful flavor.
I love it. I think it's my new favorite fudge.
It is, yeah. This is really nice. Really nice.
You can taste the pandan, can't you?
Yeah. Remember when we did the sampling, the cake sample, So for the AD paper, or you call it AD paper? AD. Pronunciations here, A is R, okay, D is D. AD. That's something I'm still have to get used to. Yeah, so again, because I think it's like a factory manufactured, and then you didn't get taste of the pandan, isn't it? So it's not strong. But this one, it's very important to have the aftertaste, and then that's what I got it. Thank you. So one more. Sorry, it's too nice.
Good. Then I've done a good job. If you come and eat a second piece, I'm a happy woman.
Okay. Right, actually, I'm gonna try this one because this one looks very interesting. Okay. Yeah. It's nice, like something like this. So it's like there's a personal touch, and then people can know that there's a story behind it. So there you go. So coated with coconut, right? Is it coconut?
Chocolate and coconut, yes.
Chocolate and coconut. So this is what it looks like. Can cut in the middle. Ah.
Oh, look at that.
Beautiful. Wow. It's got a nice texture.
Yeah.
It's got soft inside. That's why I kept the box in my kitchen, because if I left it in my bedroom, it's warm. It's gonna melt. This one is gonna melt, isn't it? A bit. Just get it soft.
The important thing with nougat is that you especially don't put it in the fridge, because then it will get soft. But it just in the countertop is fine, and the kitchen is good.
Yeah, it's a good temperature. Actually, it's quite cold. I think for hot countries like in Malaysia or Indonesia, better to put it in the fridge. I think. Yeah, and then just leave it out for like a few minutes before you use it. So this is something that you had in your Christmas box before. So
yeah, similar. This is a new one with the speckle on top. It's a new one.
This I like.
Yeah.
As well.
It's very subtle. I love the speckle part of it.
What kind of nuts is it? Is it a peanut? Just a peanuts, is it?
No, it's peanuts, almonds, pistachios, cashews. It's whatever I use in the recipe. And the fruit is pawpaw and pineapple.
Wow, oh, pineapple.
Yeah. They're not very pronounced because they're sweetened dried product, but it is pawpaw and pineapple.
So have you posted all this out then to all the people who bought it?
Yes, on Monday, and they've arrived mostly yesterday.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is the last one. Nice. Well, every single the sweets like it's got different kind of a texture, and so a bit of flavor. But the base and the pandan flavor, you can taste that, which is really good actually, really good.
Oh, I'm so happy you're happy.
Oh.
I'm happy you're happy.
I'm always.
And Sandy has her box too.
Oh, really? I'm just about to offer to Sandy. Just about to offer to Sandy. So Sandy, now that you have the sweet box from Francis, so you don't need that pineapple tart. So I've kept it for you, right? I still have it. Hang on, I'm going to just show you what I have. Yeah. This is it's actually Chinese New Year. Tomorrow actually. Yeah. So on the 12th. So it's typical for Malaysians. I'm sure you have this as well, right? Yeah. So these are pineapple tart.
Nice.
Yeah. So it's made by this lady in Amsterdam. I can't remember her name. May. I think Streets of Malacca or something Malacca. Her Instagram. And then Melissa ordered this, and I said, "Can you get me two packs, please?" And I've already finished one pack, and then I have to hide this. I have to hide this in the kitchen cupboard because otherwise, this is supposed to be for Sandy, and then I have to hide this for because from maybe visible, because otherwise I'm gonna keep eating them. It's so moorish. Yeah, because the pineapple jam is a handmade. Yeah.
I must have a look online for that.
Yeah. So this is a very famous one from from Malacca. These pineapple tarts, and it's a very for Chinese New Year they always serve this. So yeah, maybe give you some ideas in future. But I think you've done amazingly good with this box, the pandan box already. So yeah. So how long have we? So half an hour. Hold on. So I still have a lot to finish this. So now I'm happy that I don't have to share this with Sandy. But I'm gonna give some to Melissa to taste this. Yeah. So right. So let me see what other questions we have. So Sandy said she can keep the pineapple tarts. Okay. Rizal Rasta sweets from Pandan. Yes, it is from Pandan. Yes, so Sandy's got hers yesterday. Rizal said yes. It's a food tasting. It's a sweet. It's a Bersama Box by Francis. Because the issue with Instagram, once I posted it, I'm gonna lose all these comments. That's a shame. So good. Okay, so we have lots of people watching from Malaysia as well. Yeah, so good. Right, so once again, I'm gonna mention about this Travel Cook Eat. So if you haven't bought the ticket yet, so you can go to my website www.namamusa.com. So there's a link. You can see the video. It's a 1 minute video that I put together of what we did during our pilot show on the 30th of January. And so yeah, so you can see what's going to be in there, because there's going to be cook along with me. You can cook along if you want to, or you can just sit there and watch the show. There's going to be a budget tour by Mark Ng, and also so you get to see inside the tropical spice garden. Now that's a beautiful thing that you have to watch. So there's a video, there's a live like coming from tropical spice garden, and also you get to see Eastern and Oriental Hotel as well. So Francis, you're gonna get the ticket link from me, okay? So you don't book it, okay?
Yes, nice. I will go second time.
Yeah. So, but this time we have more content, and then yeah. So we've been working so hard to put everything together with Harry and also Sandy as well. Okay. So, is there anything that you want to tell the viewers before we log off?
No. You know, I'm really pleased that you have the box, and I've just had a thought. Perhaps you and I can do a live cooking.
Oh yeah.
So let's do that. Let's set that up.
That's gonna be good. That's gonna be good. Let's do that. Maybe to begin with, we can just cook, just run a cooking demo, and then in future, what we can do is we can get people to cook along with us. Because because you launch your so you have your cooking workshop online as well, right?
I do. I have my workshops, and they're doing well. Next week I have pork buns. I have papao with beef actually. So people can still join in for that. You can sign up for it. But let's do that sometime soon. Let's do a live demo.
Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, so let's plan for something like that, and then so maybe I cook one dish and then you cook one dish from our cookbooks. Yeah. So and then
let's do that. One for you and then one for me, and then that'll be nice.
Cool. Let's plan that. So Sandy, if you hear that, so let's find a date then for it. Okay. Right. So if anyone wants to find out more about Francis, you can go to her website. Yeah. So I think Sandy type up the website, or you can just follow Francis on her Instagram here. Okay. So with all the questions and everything, and if you're lucky, you can get to learn to speak Dutch as well. Okay. That's something I want to do. I keep telling people, ik spreek een beetje Nederlands. Like, oh God, come on, I keep using that for ages. I need to, keep practicing and then, talk more in Dutch. Actually, that's the dream. Yeah. So, okay, right. Anything else you want to? Yeah. Thank you so much. Anyway, thanks again for this box. Yeah. So for everyone's watching, make sure you book for the next one because it's a very limited products here. Okay. So I'm gonna say goodbye now. So thank you very much. Anyway. Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.